Alonso Powell talks about how to run a successful business by becoming a distributor with SleepM. 5 reasons why you should become a distributor with SleepM. 1. Earn additional income. Leverage a new system to create a livelihood through sharing the benefits of biocrystals and helping others improve their sleep wellness. 2. Run a global business. SleepM has offices in the United States, Canada, China, the Philippines, and soon to be in major cities worldwide. Whether or not an office or showroom is available in your city, distributors may still conduct business with the full support of SleepM. 3. No inventory to worry about. SleepM ships their products from their warehouse for free and provides offices and showrooms for distributors to use and leverage. 4. Help others improve their sleep wellness in a world full of problems and crises. We intend to do our part in giving back in one way, shape, or form. 5. We believe in the importance of selfless giving and care. As a distributor, you have the opportunity to give others the gift of sleep wellness. SleepM BioCrystals products are designed to bring that experience to you by renewing the energy of the user through its active impact. This latest scientific discovery is made to improve the quality of your life. SleepM BioCrystals affect the basic parts of an organism's cell by supporting them to perform basic life functions as the smallest but crucial parts of any living organism.
Okay, I think we are ready to get underway. I had a busy day. What about you guys? I've been running all day long. I'm just coming up for air. I'm on here to get a break from my busy day. Gosh, it was busy. Hey guys, I know all of you probably had an incredible weekend so far, and I really, really value your time jumping on here on a Sunday evening, because I know it's a lot of places you potentially could be instead of spending 45 minutes or an hour of your life with me tonight. So I really, really thank you guys for that. And I just want to start off by talking about sometimes the simplest basic things will grow your business faster than you ever can imagine. I think most of you who are familiar with Rani and I's, you know our story. 1 second, just making sure I don't get no distortion from the other side. Many of you probably know our story. You know, been in direct sales / networking now for, gosh, 34 years, 35 years, 35 years. As a full-time profession. A lot of people say, well, Al, how in the world did you survive network marketing that long? Because I was making money. There's no reason to go anywhere if you're making money, right?
Come on, get off the bullshit and do something.
Okay, if you feel that way, that's your choice, Richard. But the reality is that, let's see here. And let's see. Okay, we solved that real quick. Click, you remove. If you don't like what I gotta say, don't get on here. Simple as that. I stayed all this time because I was making money. There's no reason for me to leave if I'm making money. And I don't care what anybody say, you don't do the same thing over and over and over and over if it's not productive. I had one job my entire life. That was the U.S. Air Force. And I got involved in the Air Force when I was 17 years old. I retired at age 37. And I haven't worked for nobody since then but Rani Powell. That's the only boss that it had since then. And that is a hardcore fact. Hardcore fact. I do not work jobs. I work a business. My network marketing business, I treat it like a business. And I have always treated it like a multi-million-dollar business. Always have. Treat my business like a business. Why? Because if I treat it like a mom and pop business, maybe I'll make mom and pop type of money from my business. But because I treat it like a multi-million-dollar business, I have a YouTube guy that maintains my YouTube channel. I pay him almost $2,000 a month. I don't do that. Don't even know how to do it. I pay somebody to do it. And you best believe if I wasn't making more than $2,000 a month, I definitely wouldn't be paying somebody $2,000 of my money to do something. I wouldn't do it at all. Listen, guys, go back to the basics. What is the basics? Yesterday was the second time in 2.5 years I've done a home party. Second time in 2.5 years. I never went to see anybody to do this business in 2.5 years. What I do, if they didn't meet me at the office, they wouldn't see me. Simple as that. I go to the office. And if they wanted to see me, that's where they would see me at. Yesterday, somebody told me and said, well, you know, Al, I really can't see you at the office, but, and then I got to thinking, I said, well, we'll just come by and see you. Tell me, where do you want me to meet you? And I grabbed the cutout of a topper. I grabbed the eye mask. I grabbed the heating pad. I grabbed the pillow. I grabbed the regular pad. And I jumped in the car. Took me a leisurely drive to, I believe it was Monrovia. Monrovia, I believe it was. And I sat there and we just had a conversation. Wasn't no selling, wasn't no fancy presentation. Matter of fact, I had no reason to even pull out my computer. We just talked about the product. When it's all said and done, we're talking about $12,000 or so spent. And we had a wonderful lunch, sat there, ate lunch. You know, it was amazing. And then I got in my car, went for a leisurely drive back home, and I enjoyed it. I made money. I had a wonderful lunch, broke bread with a new set of friends. How much more can you ask for? This ain't about selling. What is it about? It's about building relationship. I've been saying this over and over and over. The whole business is about building relationships. Building relationship. You know how many heating pads were sold yesterday? I believe it was 3, wasn't it, Ronnie? 3 heating pads at $16.90 each. A number of toppers were sold. A number of pillows were sold. And I didn't have to do any selling. It's about just sharing information. Sharing information. And that's what I do. I share information. That's all I do. I'm not here to sell any of you. That's not why I'm here. I'm here with you on a Sunday evening to simply share information on how you can possibly become profitable in your business. I'm profitable in my business. I'm here sharing information to get you to the point where you are profitable in your business. Because the hardcore fact is, this training I do on Sunday night is solely voluntary. Don't nobody make me do training on a Sunday night. I don't have to do training on a Sunday night. I don't have to. I don't have to do a Tuesday night Zoom either. I don't have to. I do it out the goodness of my heart, trying to help people grow their business. Why am I going back to the basics this year? The reason I'm going back to the basics because some of the biggest objections that we hear, I hear people complain about this all the time. Oh, Al, you're so lucky. There's an office right in your backyard. What if I don't go to the office? Now, what's the excuse now on why I'm growing a team and why I make money in my business? It ain't got nothing to do with that office there in Baldwin Park. Nothing at all to do with that. People buy in on you. That's what they buy in on. If they don't like you, what's going to happen? They're not going to buy anything if they don't like you. People buy from people that they like. They don't like you, they're not going to spend money with you. No other way to look at it. And I want all of you to be the best at what you're doing. And you become the best at what you're doing by the repetition of doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. I was on this Zoom when there was only 2 people on here. I was on this Zoom when there was 200 people on here. And now we're down to 10 or so, a dozen or so people get on this Zoom. And many of them is not because they mastered the art of making money in their business. It's because they've given up. They've given up. I'm still here. I have staying power. Al and Rani Powell have staying power. We're still here. 3 years come July, and I'm not going anywhere because I know every single day I see sales coming into my back office. The sales keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And most importantly, I don't expect something for nothing. I put in an honest day's work. I put in work. That's what I do. But I want you guys to think about it. How many of you have actually done a networking business in the past? Are you currently doing a networking business in conjunction with Sleep In? You know, it's okay because everybody's doing something. So I'm just asking, how many of you are actively participating in your business? When I say actively participating, you're actually engaging in your business. You're actually investing time in your business because you want something meaningful to come out of this. No one wants to get into business of wasting time. None of us do. But here's what I'm going to suggest to all of you. I'm going to suggest this to all of you. And what I would suggest is that there's an amazing promotion going on right now. Amazing promotion. And that promotion has to do with the heating pad. And I want you guys to take full advantage of I want you to take full advantage
We're unable to hear you, Al.
Okay, that heating pad is $1,690. I want to make sure that we take full advantage of this promotion. So what does that mean? if you are, hold on, I'm just gonna pull up a writing pad here. So the heating pad is $16.90. Okay, the promotion is $600. And it doesn't matter whether you just got started today. $600. So $600 is the promotion. Then we pay $50 per point. $50. $50 per point. So think about this. That means if you are a 1-star, you earn an extra $50. So now you just earned $650 as a 1-star. And we know what it takes to get the 1-star. All it takes to get the 1-star is one personal sale. One personal sale and you are a 1-star. So walking in the door, buying the heating pad down below yourself, you would earn $650. But watch this. As a 2-star, 2 stars, 2 personal sales. So now you're going to earn an additional $50 on that. So you earn $100 based on your rank plus the $600. So now 2-star, you earn, so this is a 2-star. 2-star, you just earn $700 if the pad is bought directly from you on your first level, or if you're buying it for yourself, whichever the case may be. That's really up to you. But look what's going to happen here. What if you are a 3-star? A 3-star is 3 sales. 3 group sales make you, 3 personal sales make you a 3-star. So now 10 group sales is what I meant. I'm being distracted here for a moment. So now we're talking $750 as a 3-star. And I know a lot of you are 3-star and above on this call. So imagine selling a heating pad and you're making $750. Let's go to 4-star and then I'm going to stop there. As a 4-star, you get an additional $50. So now you pick up another $50. So now you can earn $800. I'm sharing this with you guys because there's a strategy behind this whole thing. Now, if you sold a heating pad as a 4-star on your front line, you would earn $800. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, why in the world would I buy the heating pad from someone else? Let me clarify this with you. When you are, let me pull up a screen because I want you guys to really understand this. And I think that the problem is that a lot of people in the beginning don't understand this aspect of our business. So I want to go here. Let's step away from this for a moment. I want to go back here and I want to share the screen because what I really want you to do, okay? One moment. I'm going here for a reason. Looking for, 1 second here. I think it's on this one. Okay, 1 second. I want you to understand, and for some reason, this one does not have it on here. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm pulling this up because this is a very, very, very important aspect of our business. And every time I talk to someone who's been in the business for a while, And okay, you okay. Okay. One moment. Okay. I want you to look up here. A 1-year distributorship. One moment. I don't know why it is flashing in and out. Okay. A 1-year distributorship is when someone purchases $1,500 or less. That is a 1-year distributorship. Everybody with me on that? So if I bought a BioCrystal pad, the regular pad, for $580, that means I have a 1-year distributorship. If I buy a pillow for $770, what does that mean? That means I have a 1-year distributorship. So let's say, for example, I bought a pillow. Well, let's use the pad as it, because a lot of people, they buy the least expensive item as the first item. So if I bought a BioCrystal pad at $580, what's going to happen on my anniversary date? On my anniversary date, I have to generate an additional $1,000 in volume. And that puts me at $1,580. And this has to be purchased from my back office. So once I go over $1,500, I have a 2-year distributorship. Now, let me ask you guys this. And this is what I want to teach all of you to get in a habit of doing. Because either you're going to do it now or you're going to do it later. What's going to happen is that make sure your master account has a lifetime distributorship. Make sure your master account have a lifetime distributorship. A lifetime distributorship is more than $3,000. So what's going to happen if someone bought a heating pad and they bought that heating pad as their master account? They automatically have a 2-year distributorship. They have a 2-year distributorship. Is everyone follow me on that? I'm trying to show you so that you don't get caught off guard, because I'm hearing this every few days. I'm hearing this. Somebody tell me, oh, nobody told me that, I had at the end of 12 months that my account expired. This was what will force your account to expire. If you spent $1,500 or less and 12 months go by, you're going to get a notification in 11 months telling you that your account is going to expire in 30 days. The problem is that people are not paying attention to their account. So now, if you had a 2-year distributorship, so if someone bought their heating pad, well, guess what? They come in, they walk in the door with a lifetime with a 2-year distributorship, rather. So what's going to happen though? $3,000, anything over $3,000 is a lifetime distributorship, and you will never ever be notified that your account has expired. Never. Now, look at the 3-year distributorship. $2,250 up to $3,000. $2,250 up to $3,000 is a 3-year distributorship. So I'm telling you, because of the promotion with the heating pad, very, very important. I take advantage of the heating pad myself. My account, I did like everyone else. I bought the least expensive item. I have a VIP distributorship that was on my second level, but my master account was a $580 account. So what I did, I bought a heating pad to my master account, and then that bumped it up to $2,250. So now this year I have to buy minimum a pillow. I can buy a pillow and take it over 3,000. And now, see, at some point, the person who sponsored you is going to get paid $3,000 on volume from you. Whether it happened in the first year, second year, third year, or whatever, bottom line, at some point, the person who sponsored you in the business is going to earn going to get paid on the $3,000 in volume, unless you opt to drop out of the program. And so now we know we've been teaching everybody, okay, go build 3 positions. But if you're going to go build 3 positions, make sure this one is a lifetime distributorship. We know that you cannot earn commission on your the master account internally. You can't earn commission on that. Because when you log in to increase that volume, the volume goes up. I mean, the volume goes to you, but the commission goes up to the sponsoring representative. And there's no ID generated at all, none. So I'm letting you know ahead of time. I don't want anyone on this call to say, oh, nobody told me this. And I know we used to cover it in the presentation, and the only reason I don't cover it in the presentation because I'm trying to keep the presentation within 30 to 45 minutes. That's what I'm trying to do. So I don't cover every intricate detail in the presentation, every slide. And the reason I don't want to do that is because I want to keep the presentation short. And I feel as though this is something we can cover in a training call. And I think most of you will agree that makes sense. We cover it on a training call because at least if you want to ask questions, you can raise your hand and I'll answer any questions that you may have in this type environment. But I don't want to answer the questions, outside of this environment. Is that fair? Okay, let's open it up for questions on what we covered so far on this. Let's open it up for questions. So I'm gonna stop the share for a moment and I'm gonna open it up for questions. Raise your hand if you have a question. Anybody got a question on anything I covered so far? Anything I covered, do you have a question on it? Any questions whatsoever? So all of you already understood what I just went over. And it makes sense. But teach your people coming in the gate to have their master account already set up coming out the gate as a lifetime distributorship. If it's a lifetime distributorship, we're not going to have that issue with them complaining about their account expired on them and maybe it caught them off guard and they're not in a position to update it. So now, other thing I want to talk about, okay, on that heating pad, since I want to talk about some of the hot spots and selling points on the heating pad. So let's talk about this for a moment. Let's talk about it. I want to go back here for a moment. Let's go back to the heating pad. Okay. The heating pad. Let's talk about this for a moment. Now, many of you may say, some people may say, well, hey, where's the information on the heating pad? Keep in mind, you can do a screenshot of any of these slides. You know, I can go Command Shift 3 on my Mac. Well, what is it? Control Shift 3 on a Mac. And it would do a screenshot of that slide. So look at this, guys. These 2 slides is all the information you need to send to someone about the heating pad. I had one of my reps out of New York City today call me and she's out. I don't have no information on the heating pad. I said, hold on a second. I'm gonna send you over something on the slide and you just send this to your client. So now look at it, the graphene heating pad. Class 2 medical device, registered with the Department of Health and Human Services. Combine cutting-edge energy vibration, far infrared, and this is exactly what it looks like. I got it right here. This is exactly what the heating pad looks like. So now we go to the next slide. Look what it says. Many have experienced numerous benefits from far infrared, energy vibration, and negative ion technology, including improved immune system, circulation, and cardiovascular function, pain relief, increased metabolism, and weight control. I had a young lady call me today because she wanted to know if we had a product that would help you with weight control. I sent her a page like this because on here it clearly states it increases your metabolism and helps with weight control. And listen, guys, we all know biggest reason most people as they get older, they tend to gain weight because their metabolism slows down. Here we said with increased metabolism, it will help you control your weight, eases joint pain and stiffness, stress and fatigue reduction, improved skin health, the removal of bodily toxins and detoxification. Also the overall feeling of balance. This is what the heating pad can do for your clients. Absolutely amazing. You know, so listen, I use this on a daily basis. I use it. That's why I have it. I have multiple heating pads. And like I told you earlier, my mom, I give this to my mom. Well, last time I visited my mom for Thanksgiving, not last year, but the year before. And my mom's neighbor happened to come visit. I'm sitting there with this heating pad on, and the neighbor asks, what is that? And I tell her it was a heating pad. I said, here, try it. And I draped it on her. And she's sitting there nodding off as we were talking. And she said, well, I'll be right back. And in the course of the conversation, she had asked me how much it costs and everything. And when she came back, she handed me her credit card. She said, I would like to buy one of those. And she bought one simply because she used it once. If you let people use this, they will purchase it. No ifs and buts about it. This is one of the simplest products, simplest one to let people demo it. Anybody can demo this because guess what? It fits in a nice little box and you can take it anywhere you go. Anywhere you go, you can take this with you, let someone try, and they will buy it. And like I said, yeah, financing is available. But, you know, the reality is that, you know, most people do have a credit card. You know, get them use their own credit card and make the purchase. You don't just have to go through the financing that Sleep M have, but it's a way to put everybody in a position whereby they can obtain the product, they can get a ID number, and they can start promoting the product as quickly as possible. And that's really what we want. We want people to be able to experience the product and be able to comfortably talk about it, because you need to be a product of the product. if you are a product of the product, you would have no problem getting customers on this, you know. Absolutely amazing. And that's what we do here, you know. I'm not going to tell someone to buy something that I myself does not believe in. If you believe in the product, there's no way that you're not going to be able to get others to buy in on it. So I already shown you the payout on this, which is absolutely amazing, you know. Again, an extra $600 available for withdrawal within 72 hours in your back office when you sell this product. Already shown you how to get the sale, and how the sale is going to count directly for you. It's going to count for you by explaining to people that this pad, this heating pad, will give you a 2-year distributorship. 2-year distributorship. Turn around, you know, think about it. We're talking about we're talking about $16.90. So $16.90. That doesn't mean they just buy the heat by $16.90. Then let's say they buy a pillow, and let's say they bought a eye mask. The eye mask, get a pair of 2 for $7.90. So if this is all bought on one invoice, let me just give you some numbers here. If this is all bought on one invoice, what's going to happen here? So we're talking about $16.90 plus $16.90 plus 770 plus 790. That is $32.50. So this is one account. This is the master. This is the master account. This is one account, 3-year, well, this is a lifetime, what am I saying? This is a lifetime distributorship. Because this is all on one invoice. If you break it up on different invoices and get an ID number for all 3 of these items, what does that mean? That means that the heating pad, the $16.90, is a 2-year distributorship. The $770 is a 1-year distributorship. The $790 eye mask is a 1-year distributorship. So now we're talking about at the end of that first year, you're going to have to spend $1,000 here. You have to spend $1,000 here, or have personal sales, somebody who just want to be a customer, to make a purchase internally for a minimum of $1,000. Everybody with me? I just wanted to be crystal clear so no one on this call can say they did not know about it. Because the last thing we want to do is be misleading and you don't get proper information so that you can better plan your business. That's what this is why I'm covering this tonight. Because I want you to be able to work smart and not hard, okay? So let's go back here again and let us, any question? Anybody got any questions on anything? Raise your hand. I'm just trying to clear up some things. I always like to bring up things that people been asking me questions on throughout the week. Throughout the week, when you ask questions, I would try to cover it here because I'm sure some other people may have the same questions, but haven't asked those questions yet. So I want you guys to be informed, okay? So anyone, any information I covered, you need any clarity on, or you know without a doubt, you know what I'm sharing with you, you have a good idea now how it works. So come your 12-month anniversary, you're not caught off guard. So, oh my God, I log in my account, it's showing that it's expired. Or I just got a new cell down below me and I'm wondering why I did not get paid. See, because there's just a couple things would keep you from getting paid. If your membership expired, that would stop you from getting paid immediately. The other thing that will affect your commission is you need one sale per year. One personal sale per year. If you don't get at the end of your first year, if you don't get a personal sale, your commission will be cut in half. If the second year come and go, and you did not get a sale throughout the year, that means your commission will stop. We feel as though we need to get your attention. So we'll stop the commission completely. But you're never terminated, so to speak. And you would never, ever lose your rank. Your rank would never be lost. You would never be terminated. But we will stop the commission if you don't get a sale for 2 consecutive years in a row. 2 years in a row, that stops the money. A one year distributorship at the end of that year, and you do not bump up the volume internally in your back office, that stops it also. And it will you'll never see it back, commission back, if you don't increase your volume to a 2-year distributorship or a 3-year distributorship like that, or a lifetime distributorship. So what is the best bet? The best bet, in my opinion, and really it's up to the individual. In my opinion, based on what I've seen over the past 2.5 years, it's in the best interest of the distributor to make sure that they have their master account as a lifetime distributorship. Because I didn't see the time go by so fast for people. And I'd had so many people come back complaining, oh, I didn't get my commission. And some of them, I warned them and warned them and warned them, sent them so many messages telling them. And then all of a sudden, 15, 20 sales come in and they get paid no commission. They get paid no commission because they had expired and they never bothered to do anything about it. So don't be on the receiving end of that. We never know when you're going to get someone that's going to come in your business, really, really take off. We don't know that. We don't know who's going to do what in this business. We don't know. Only thing we can do is be prepared for your blessings when they come. Be prepared. I know I am. I have multiple lifetime distributorships. Why? Why? Because I was making money on those accounts, and when it came time for them to expire, I increased the volume in them. And most of them, I bought a pad. My accounts down below, I always updated the volume with a pad because I made the $600 on it. That's why I increased the volume with the pad, $16.90, but I get the $600 plus the $50 per point on it also. I want you guys to win at this. That's why there are no secrets. When you get on this training, I'm gonna tell you the gospel truth. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat this and tell you something that's not so. I'm giving it to you straight. And if you want to roll with us and make money with us, so be it. If not, oh well. But this is how the program is structured. It's structured that way. And again, no upfront costs. Buy whatever you need. Buy whatever you need. You buy what you need. You're now a distributor. Based on what you buy, you're either a 1, 2, 3-year or lifetime distributor. Any questions? Raise your hand. You guys always try to make me earn my money when y'all get on here. Any questions?
Al,
Yes, Darlene.
can you tell me about doing the screenshot again? I didn't get it. You said
I only
control. You said.
only can tell you if you're using a Mac. It's
Oh, no, I'm not using it, a Mac.
I'm not sure on Windows. If somebody can help Darlene, I'll let her know how to do a screenshot on a Windows computer. I use Mac, and that's why if I do Control Shift and the number 3, Control Shift and number 3. Well, I'm not on my screen, but it will take a screenshot of that. And then that way of that page. So if you got the PowerPoint and any particular page you want to send to someone, you can just send it to them. And then, it eliminates you when they ask for information, just send them the page that pertain to what they're asking questions on. That's what I always do. Always do it that way. But I don't know how to do it from a window, Darlene.
Well, from a Mac, it's control what?
It's Control Shift 3. You have to press both keys at the same time, Control and Shift, and then hit the number 3.
Okay, I have a friend that's a computer expert. I can ask him.
Yeah, it's very easy to do. Yes. Anything else? Anything else? So I don't want the promotion to end on this heating pad and you guys miss out on what's been an amazing promotion because it was a 1-year promotion. And I know on this team, there's probably been at least 1,000 heating pads sold on this team in those 8 months or so that we've been running this promotion. Been an amazing, amazing promotion. Matter of fact, the company had ran out recently, and I just got word that they have another 2,500 heating pads that's going to be in this week at the office here in LA. Because that's one of the hottest products that are being sold right now. People are buying it like crazy because $600 plus $50 per point. Can't go wrong on it. I love it. I love it. Because think about it. You move 3, 4 pads in 1 month, you made yourself, a good $3,000. So a lot of money on the table. Okay. Any other questions? Evelyn, do you have any question for me? Tran, any question? Leon, Vivian, Albert, anybody got any question? Anybody? Any question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tran, go ahead.
The heating pad right now in the office have an inventory.
This week, there's going to be a couple thousand of them there.
Yeah, I say right now it's nothing.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Right now, there are none, but they're coming in this week.
Because I ordered the almost 10 days, still not ship out yet. So
Yeah,
I just wondering what's going on, so hot.
So definitely check back in around, I would say check back on Tuesday when the office opened, because I was told that this week they would be in.
Okay, that's great. Okay, if the coming soon, then it's still can, yeah, because the ending day is March 25th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I have almost 2 months to go. So
Yeah.
everybody, hurry up, okay? Because which is
Yeah.
pretty rich, right? That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Al.
You're welcome. And I know that's what I'm doing. I'm really, really pumping up, pushing the pad because, you know, I saw the ease, like I say, 3 yesterday, 3 on this pad because all the person did while I was talking, they had a heating pad on as we were talking. And that was the demo. While we having conversation, having lunch, they had the heating pad on. And they loved it. That's why. And it's something very easy to take with you wherever you go, and people will buy it. No doubt about it. Okay?
Mr. Al.
Yes. Horace, how
All
you
right.
doing?
I'm good, buddy. How y'all doing out there today?
Very good.
Got one question I want to ask you about this presentation that you just did. Is there a possible way that you can cut this to explain exactly what you just went over without making it a long video on a short version, on a short note?
What I done is that even though, you know, I always just use whatever the company provides because, you know, to stay in compliance, but I am working on cutting it down to like 30 minutes.
Okay, that's kind of what I was asking for.
You know, because I think last week we were done within 40 minutes. We were done within 40. And a week before.
Well, I was referring because of what you just said today, which was a great presentation, by the way. When you talked about that lifetime membership, I think that's huge. I think that's powerful. So I think if we can get that on a short note, on a short version, with all the different 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and then the lifetime, it would be marvelous.
But what I can do, I can even do it in like a 15-minute version, whereby, you know, create a presentation whereby you can send to your guests. You know, what we'll make it real short because I know, generally speaking, you know, people would look at the length of something and they're, oh, I don't have time to watch this. This is too long. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
So I know how important it is to have something short that we can shoot out to our potential guests.
Yeah, I think that would be huge. I think it would help the whole team and help everybody that's on the team realizing that someone come in and do it the smart way.
Yeah, we'll work on getting it down because we do want to do what's most duplicatable. And, you know, sending out a video is easy to do because, like, today I had a young lady who called me and she tell me that she been watching my videos and she was excited to know more about the product. She said, oh, I done watched 2 or 3 of your videos, you know, but we know the vast majority of people are not going to watch our presentation. They're not. We know that. They're not. And so that's why I said I'm working on cutting this down. And if I have to hide some slides that we really don't need in there, we hide some slides and cover the main thing. And let's get something out there short that people can watch quickly, make a decision on, or call back, and at least we pique their interest.
Right.
Answer their questions and get them in our business. Simple
That's
as
it. Okay.
Because the whole purpose is to pique their interest. They ain't gonna know everything by seeing the presentation anyway. We just want to pique their interest so that they can call back with questions. Then we close.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Horace. Anybody else got any questions? If not, we're gonna call it a night. I'm showing almost top of the hour. Thank you guys so much for your time tonight. I'll be back here on Tuesday night. And Horace, let me see if I can keep it within 30 minutes. Sometimes we get carried away, you know. All right. All right.
So we would like that. We'll like that.
Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys back on Tuesday night. Take care. Let's promote, and let's get some guests on there on Tuesday night. Okay. See ya.
Thank you, Al and Ronnie. Okay, take care.
I'll see you.
Good night.
Good night.